Meet everybody, and today is officially the day one. It was supposed to be yesterday, but then of course I released the video, but there was a lot of delay in getting people into the group. So I hope everybody who is currently on this live or who will be viewing it afterwards has filled the form. So please, as soon as you're coming in, just leave a comment. I'd like to know who you are, so that I know the things that I'm working with. So just go ahead and just leave a comment and see what you do. I'm hoping that the way I'm putting on the pressure on myself to do this freely for this 30 days, I'm hoping that every other person who will be joining this live will eventually get their jobs and their opportunities in 30 days. So if you're just coming in, even if you're going to be watching this as an afterthought afterwards, please just ensure you leave your documentation about what you do. Now, the first thing I will say again is that we have already left the forms right in the group. So those are just the two things you're supposed to do. As soon as you come in, just introduce yourself, like the live so that it can rank higher, and then we'll start the conversations. I'm hoping that within the next 30 days, everybody who diligently follows me through would definitely have a job or start earning money. That is the reason for the monetization challenge. And I did it because for this month I just feel like I need to give back. Yes, I want to give back. I've trained over 700 students and people have paid me, right? But then this time around I just want to see if I can give back while I build my systems so that people literally find help whether they are paying me or not. So if you're joining me, please don't just talk, just say something so that I know that you're there. Jenny, I need to know what you need. Okay, and then I also know that people can be busy. Please don't think it's robbery. I understand that you can be super busy, but then also I want to offer my help for these 30 days, and we said it's completely free of charge. So let's see as many that we can help come on board. If there are people who are within your circle of influence who are needing money and or who don't know how to offer their services, who are having challenges offering their services, please call them to come on board. Call them to come on board so that they can as well be a part of this amazing opportunity. Like I said, for the next 30 days, I will show up for you, teaching you everything. We're going to learn how to apply for jobs together. Literally, I will show you all that you need to do, all the industries, all the business opportunities, all the trainings. I'm going to just give it out. Okay, so in exchange, I've already dropped a form in the group where I'm going to collect some of your informations, because of course I like to keep tabs on what I'm offering. I like to keep tabs on exactly what I'm doing. I want to be sure that I'm offering people, and I want to know those people that I'm offering these opportunities to. So please go ahead and leave your comment as soon as you come in. I just dropped the form. So if you're just joining for the first time, you might not be able to fill this the form on one go because it's a tough one. It's something that requires you to think. But as soon as you're done going through that particular form, I promise you that you would literally be confident to do anything anywhere. If you're deciding whether you're going to get a business opportunity or you're going to start your journey, it will be super clear for you. So I'm going to give a few minutes for those people who are still watching. I can see some people here from my end. Please leave a comment. Oh, don't be the sleeping partner. I know that you're probably busy, or maybe you're somewhere and you can't have access to your phone. Well, I'll see say thank you for stopping by. So I'm going to start quickly with the introduction. I wish you guys had told me. It's going to help me. I actually want this 30 days monetization challenge to have a very focused. I wanted it to be very focused in the sense that I would even be able to pick the particular links. If I know the people who are currently on the live, it will be very easy for me to just pick up the particular person needing a particular job, because I have lots of links. That's the thing. I have lots of links, so I can just pick up the particular link and just send it to specific people in the group. And I'm hoping that when you fill the form, it will be a lot more easier, because once you fill the form, it will help me know the people that are in the camp so that I can send specific industry links. But then before I send you the links, the idea behind this 30 days monetization challenge is also to prime you all, like prepare you for the monies that will be coming up. Okay, good evening. Oh, from Ghana, good to meet you there. Just go. Oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry. I just hope maybe one thing we're going to do is, if we're having a fuller house, we can decide to choose a time that is more convenient. But I think 8 p.m. across all time zones seems to be very fair. But I understand that people can be super stressed out. But that's why exactly this event is free, so that it will be for people who probably don't have money, who don't have access to anything at all. Okay, so that they can actually, so if you have a job, it might not be necessarily for you. So lovely to meet you, Dazzling. Happiness Olama. Okay, lovely. That's, you're bearing my surname. Okay, so just give me a briefing on what you do. Let me just focus on you so that we can just start something super fast. Wherever anybody, okay, not a job. Okay, not a challenge at all. What do you do? Just let me know so that I can just focus on you. So if you are all joining for the first time, this is our day one officially of the monetization challenge, and I'm going to do this every day for 30 days. I'm hoping that by the 30th day I would have been able to attend to anybody that is looking for jobs, that at the end of that 30th monetization challenge, literally people will show up, that people would have testimonies of their jobs, which is what I love to do. I love to see people get jobs and opportunities. I love to see people start their businesses as well. So I'm really hoping that by the end of this challenge in 30 days, I'm going to show up every day for 30 days where you pick my brain. I already have my coursework. I've taught over 700 students already. I already have my coursework, so it's not a challenge. I'm going to teach everything I taught in the challenge for free, completely free, right? There's no catch to you, don't worry. There's no announcement anywhere at the end of any teaching, except if anybody feels that, okay, they are super busy and they would want somebody should just do it, maybe handle their accounts and all those other things. Yes, I can get my agency to work that out. But for here, just say anything. Okay, you're an administrative virtual assistant. Tell me all the things you can do quickly, please. Can you be a little bit fast so that I'm able to attend? I'm hoping that other people will join in. Okay, awesome. So while you're preparing that, so the main purpose, like I said, of this event is to ensure that everybody who is in my circle gets opportunities. And I'm not gatekeeping, right? I'm not saying that, okay, you have to have money to have this opportunity. So I'm going to be coming out here for 30 days. We have links, like I said, where we would essentially get people opportunities, but I want to know what it is everybody in the community knows how to do, and then we will now move it to the other side of, we will now start the job application. Like I said, we're going to do everything here. We have a lot of people in the community, whether it is to teach a particular skill. I would also want to know the people who need a particular skill, and then whether it is to as well start a okay, so Dazzling, is it just data entry? That's the only skill you have? I want to know, is that the only skill you have? Basic graphic, internet research, email and calendar management. Okay, awesome. So let me just be asking you the question very quickly. Just tell me, which social media are you comfortable with right now? Where have you been consistently? I think I've noticed you on LinkedIn. And if is what did you call it now? If it is virtual assistant, I think it's the easiest job you can get anywhere. Okay, that's what I believe. Virtual assistant is the easiest job you can get anywhere. So I'm hoping that, in fact, your job would have, you should be getting your job like yesterday. So please just let me know anything you need me to know. Every other person, please don't be a spectator. I can see you guys already here. I don't want this okay, you're on LinkedIn majorly. Any other, just give me a background. Okay, so every other person who is listening to her, please give me a background so that all my teaching for today will be tailored. I have a video that should be out by tomorrow, right? I already have a short video that is out preparing people for this event, but tomorrow the main one is going to be out. I got super busy today. I went to make my hair, guys. So Just tell me. I want to know everybody who is on the live, because I know I already have my materials for today. Like I said, every single thing we're going to discuss. And by the end of these 30 days, I'm giving you 30 days. If you stop by and you're listening in, I'm giving you 30 days to get a job. So I'll say it again. If you're here and probably coming for the first time and you know somebody in your circle of influence, right, who will need an opportunity, share these links to them. Share the group to them. Share these links to them. Share the group to them, because we're going to get as much. We need more momentum so that we can get a lot of people as well coming on board. And for this month, like I said, I'm offering the month of May as an offering. I'll tell you again, if you think that this course is free of charge, go on LinkedIn and see how much I charge for my challenge. My challenge is $50. You can go and click on it on my link. That's the price I charge for my challenge. It's $50, right? And you can interpret it. So if you think that maybe you want to play with this opportunity, I'm still going to put it afterwards in this group, in the group. I think I noticed about 20 persons joined, and I've not seen them here. I don't know what their plan is, right? And this is a paid service. I just wanted to offer it for the month of May. I'm also challenging myself to be able to teach on monetization for 30 days straight, non-stop. And I'm hoping that everybody who is stepping here, my goodness, if you don't start your business at the end of our conversation, or at least get a job, those are the two things I always teach my students. It's either you start a business immediately or you start a job. So please share this link. Let's across social media platform, put it on your WhatsApp. If you're here, like this live, so that YouTube can recommend it to more people, so that we can get people help. So I said it's a personal challenge for myself. I want to increase my portfolio already. My plan is to get at least 500 persons in these 30 days, because yes, my portfolio is 600 plus. I have trained 600 plus in monetization, but I want to get it to 1,000 in the month of May. And that is why I decided to open my doors. And I'm warning again, this is a $50 class of once a week. So what you're probably listening in on is $50 class of once a week, and it's a general class. I was never this personal. So anybody who leaves a comment, I am going to be super personal with them. I am going to help them. But if you think you just come and mope because you do not pay, I really can't help you. And that has been my major challenge with people that come into I don't like people in my atmosphere who are not proactive. So I'm hoping that everybody who comes in on this live will be leaving chats, like start your conversation, because today is the first day. I'm hoping that maybe it's just a little cool fit here and there in your conversations. But this is one light that came to me today while I was meditating. God, it was like the Holy Ghost summarized it in my heart that, see, if you're not a speaking person in this generation, you are not really going to achieve anything. Like, if you're not comfortable to be the one, to be the fool, to raise some of those conversations, ask some of those questions, you're literally going to be on a very long journey. So if you're currently on this live, which I can see a lot of people, please leave a comment. Let us know that you are here. Ask the questions. Tell me your skills. There are people in the community who are currently looking to give other people job opportunities, and until you talk, right, there's nothing I can do. And if you're just coming in, just scroll up, you see the form that you're supposed to fill. You can as well just come. If you're in the general group, that's beautiful. But if you're just coming for the first time, please like this event. Oh, I've been begging, like this event so that you can rank higher. Okay, so let's go. Oh, network is slow. I'm so sorry. I hope that's not what the challenge is, but let me just go ahead and continue the conversation with you. You said you recently completed ALX and DIXA. That's lovely. And I've been trying to get a job by applying, but I haven't gotten one yet. You won't get a job like that. Applying is one of it, but virtual assistant is the easiest job you can get. I don't even know how to explain. If everybody, like, even be like this, I can cough and you literally get a job this night. Virtual assistant is the easiest. The only question is, in your skills, do you have a portfolio? That's the first thing I will even start asking you. Do you have a portfolio right now as we speak? If you have a portfolio, send it to me on WhatsApp right away. Let me see, and then we'll get a job opportunity. That one is the easiest thing we can do. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, this is a monetization / a job challenge, free jobs, right? Of course, the goal will be I might not want to scream and start saying, oh, you should quickly just start applying to US and all that. From the way you're conversing, if you just what do you call it, if you just finished your course, okay, awesome. If you filled the form, that means you filled the form. You're a very excellent person. Awesome. So please, if you're just joining us, all the people who are currently here, please like this live so that it can rank higher, so we can get more people on board. Like I said, I am offering myself for these 30 days. I'm going to be showing up here. I'm making sure that people get job opportunities. I already have the links, like I said. Once we prepare, I'm sure that, okay, the first week essentially we'll be able to delineate our skills, where we can get opportunities, then we can start. Please, I'm begging you, if you want to be a part of this, sincerely from my guts, I don't like lazy people. And this one, I sat down recently and I just concluded that the reason why a lot of people are broke is because they are lazy. I know that, of course, there's a place where some people got cheated or trifled on their opportunities. That one, I'm putting it aside. But you see, the reason why people are broke and they don't have jobs, I don't even want to swear, but it's lazy people. Lazy people. Even my monetization class, I've run it how many times, but now I'm becoming even irritated by the people who pay money and say that, okay, they want to get this opportunity, and then you will now be begging them to post, you be begging them to apply for jobs. Even when you share links, some of them don't do it. So I'll say it again, in these 30 days, every single person who will follow me back to back for these 30 days, this is my offering. I'm going to ensure that you get jobs. But you can't get a job if I don't know you. If you're joining, I'm seeing people coming in. If you're joining this live, please leave say something. Let me know that you are here. And then I left the form at the beginning. Let me see if I can pin that now. Today we can all that. I was trying to pin it and then it didn't work. So no problem. We're just going to start. Please, all the people who are currently on the live, please, I just want to know that I've been able to handle your own cases, right? Kindly like the live. Then Dazzling, thank you so much. That is at least I'm getting to know you now. Happiness, Olama. I'm so honored to be a part of your journey. So we're going to start quickly. Okay, you already have a portfolio and you're just applying generally. Okay, let me help with a few things. So is there any other person who is not a virtual assistant? Like I said, if it's virtual assistant, that one is very, very easy. To get a job for a virtual assistant is very easy. Maybe the only thing I should be asking you now is, what is your niche? Right? Tell me, just write down what your niche is. Do you have a specific niche, or you're a general virtual assistant? That will give me a guide. But if you're a general virtual assistant, I would even say that you need to start something bigger than you. We're going to all of that is part of the coursework for our daily discussions. But I don't want to bombard everybody with the same conversations. We're going to start from somewhere and then we ease out. I was hoping that today will be a lot of introduction, but it seems like people are busy. Maybe they are outside and they are watching this, so they are not able to converse, or let me assume that it's the network as well. But anybody who can have a good conversation, please fill me in. I'm hoping that a lot of us will be having conversations. I don't know why people are sending me messages while they are supposed to be in. Okay. Okay, awesome. So for the rest of the persons who are here, we already dropped the form where you're going to be filling your name, your email, your phone number, a professional headshots, your LinkedIn and YouTube URL. We're hoping that everybody as well who is going to be a part of this monetization, some of the things that we did not learn. Hey, God, I don't even know how to explain this to you, right? I've said it to my community over and over again. Find the knowledge side of anything you are doing. Find the education side of anything you are doing so that you are not trapped in jobs. I'm very happy that Happiness had said what she does, and Happiness will be very easy. In fact, hopefully before this week runs out, if I'm able to focus on her, depending on how my activities are, I can even say that before the week runs out, she will get a job. But other people, your own might not be as straightforward as this because it's virtual assisting, right? but you have to find the educational aspect of everything you do. So if you don't get a job directly from people, you should be able to exchange money for your knowledge. But the problem is that when people are learning, most people, someone like Happiness, if I were her, right, when I was starting Dexa, it's not just even about appearing and saying, Dexter, this is my first day of a challenge under Dexter. I'm not going to do that. That's not even essentially the first thing I'm going to do. If I'm going to do anything like that for Dexter, what I am going to say is, I'm going to show up. By the time I show up, I'm going to say, oh, today I am starting my journey as a virtual assistant process. I'm going to be about my process because this is day one. I am specific. I am learning calendar management. Do a video of yourself. Literally turn it to a vlog. See, this monetization challenge, I placed it on myself, but anybody who will be smart can literally place it on their self as well, so that you can ensure that you are growing. So you turn up, you don't even have to mention me, right? Of course, mentioning me by is like giving back, and for God's sake, I totally understand, right? So that other people can also join. So for today's event, if we're less than 20, me, I will go and sleep. I'm already warning. Okay, I would want everybody who is currently in the community to kindly just share this live for tomorrow. Like I said, for 30 days I'll be here. If there's anybody who is broke, anybody who doesn't have a job, anybody who asks you for money all the time, let them come here. We're going to record it. It's still recorded. You can still share the link at the end of the event. If you're just coming in, that is, you came in late, you can as well just go ahead and glean from where we stopped, when eventually, of course, the time passes and then we have to leave. But for every day for 30 days, this is what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be teaching monetization completely free for everybody who will leave conversations here. Like I said, I've taught 700 people. So it's not robbery. It's not robbery. I'm not doing this for a joke. I'm putting, like I said, on my portfolio, I am crossing 1,000 this month. I need it for something. Okay, so I'm hoping that all of you would also pay attention, because for me, I teach transparency. I will not lie to you. Okay, so in the Nigeria balance, if you're from other countries, is I will lie for you. Okay, so this is essentially what we're going to be doing, right? If I was going to start again, so let me probably just answer that thing. Her own is a very simple thing. I can even just announce on the group, and somebody who needs a virtual assistant can get you employed right this weekend. That is not a challenge. I can still send you some of those links, but I'm hoping that I want to meet people. I want to know people through this challenge, because for the next 30 days, I am going to be offering free back to back. And all those courses are already registered. Like I said, for our regular meetings, for our community, you can go and check on my bio. It is $50 for once a week. It is $50 for once a week, but I am doing it free, completely free. I just want you to know the magnitude of what you are learning from, or what you'll be listening in on. And I've said it again. Sometimes I keep wondering, why will anybody not have money? In fact, that's what I ask myself. I'm serious and I'm not joking. So if you're here, you're welcome to this live. Please kindly like this live so that we can rank higher. I need a lot of persons. Tomorrow's live, I said, if we're less than 20, we're going to leave this place, so because there's no need for me to be stretching myself if the people I'm stretching for don't consider it that way. Okay, anyway, I'm not putting any pressure on anybody, but this is essentially what we're going to do. We're going to share this live tomorrow, because I will, as soon as we're done with today's live, I am going to, oh, thank you so much, dear. So as soon as we're done with this live, well, I'm going to already schedule tomorrow's one, and like that I'll be able to carry everybody on. Please try and leave conversations. Let me see your footprints. Let me even get to meet you. That's the essence of exactly. Sophie, how are you doing? Good to see you. Please just leave a conversation. Tell me what you do, so that I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you there. So just write what you do on the conversations. Just kindly write what you do, so that we can quickly just go on. While you're writing, I'm just going to say it again. What are the things in the form? So your personal information, you're going to put that down. And then you are going to have a professional shot. If you don't already have a professional headshot, please, if you cannot give yourself to this weekend, give yourself to next weekend. Or plan that before the end of May, you should have your professional headshots. It is very important for your personal brand. It is important for you. Hey, Ma'am Abimbola, good to see you. I celebrate you. Okay, for some of you, it's obvious that you've not been coming for our YouTube meetings, because all of you, your name is not even giving what you people are doing. So we don't even know what you people are doing on YouTube. Okay, I know that some people just opened their YouTube to just come and binge on other people, but I've said it countless times. This is not a generation where you are the consumer, right? This is not the generation to be the consumer. You must balance it out. In as much as you see people doing very well, ensure that you are also giving out yours. So everybody who comes in, please like, share this live so that we can get as many people in. Okay, awesome. So what you'll be doing is you're going to be giving us your LinkedIn profile, your YouTube channel URL as well. Then your work and your skills. If you have a work history, just let us know. If you have your skills, whatever skills that you think you've done, whether you've served with it or not, you're just going to tell us what you do, essentially. Then if you have a niche in mind, if you don't, what niche have you worked in before now? You're going to document all that. Then your income source, you're going to tell us whether you have a side business or you have a full-time job, or if you're generally freelancing. Then what social media platform are you comfortable with? Because you must, if you're divorced, even if you get a job, right, especially for people who are freelancers, you must be consistent at a social media platform, because freelancing has no job guarantee except you get a full-time job in another organization, even internationally. The thing is, sometimes network can cause a challenge for you at your workplace, and then you don't want to be the one who will lose your job. There is a job paying you $10,000 per month, and all of a sudden one network challenge, maybe like what they said the other, I think was it early this year, where they said that whatever fell down in the ocean or something, that something happened, and then we lost network for how many days. So imagine the story of all the people who are freelancers. If they were fired, we don't know. Only God will still tell that story. Me, I was very lucky that at that season in my life, that was when I had already, most of my contracts were already out, so I was not stressed one bit. And yes, so of course, freelancing too can have different contracts. Yes, so it means that somehow for you to be getting people in and onboarding clients, you have to consistently ensure that you are showing up on any social media platform, even if your time is reduced, but you should be seen telling your story, especially on YouTube. Especially on YouTube is that YouTube can actually become a full-time job for you if you want. Yes, there are lots of people who don't. Yes, so you can see that I'm already saying that so that you can protect yourself, and then you should make plans to start the teaching part of anything you do. And that's one thing a lot of people don't pay attention to. Whatever thing it is that you are learning, always. So for somebody who says she's a content writer, start preparing a course in content writing already. Just whether it is you want, whether you want to sell it or not, I'm going to teach you guys all these things, but then I want you to also know that I'm giving you a tidbit of everything that we're going to do in the whole coursework. By the end of 30 days, some of you will be having your communities, some of you will get the job, some of you would have sold courses. And please, like I said, if you're on this live, leave conversations, let me know that you're the one, right? So that I also know who the people that I'm working with, because I want to be able to be proud of you. Like I have lots of people on LinkedIn in their pockets who have passed through my classes and they are now making millions. And they talk about it every single time. And then so when somebody tells me that they don't have money, I'm like, I don't understand. You are literally sitting on money every single day. You guys have seen it on my post. I say it every single time that Audacity in itself should be prized, because there is money at the end of Audacity. Then I said, today again, I was invited to speak at an event, and I told them something. It was one thing that God taught me personally, that bias on its own is money, because a lot of people have biased their way out of opportunities. And then now again, we are here because I'm hoping that everybody who is currently going to be on this live, in the end of 30 days, I am going to pack your testimonials. Please fill the form, because like I said, it's also part of my portfolio. For the month of May, I'm looking to cross 1,000 students. I want to use it for something. For some people asking me, I want to use it to cook soup. That's why I'm doing it free of charge. So for these 30 days, if you show up, awesome, you're welcome, ma. There is money on the table of Audacity. Awesome, my Swahili edge. Kabaka, I can see what you're doing. You're doing amazing. So I'll say it again for most of you who are joining in. Whatever it is you're doing, I'm always very good at once I see a gold mine. My mouth, I know they hide secrets, so I'm not going to hide to come and learn something that I don't know how to do it. And that's why a lot of us are leaving money on the table, because you want to wait until you're the best of the best before you start charging or you start showing people the way. Like I said, everything about course creation, content creation, hosting a community, making money from a job or selling an offer is moving people from A to B. If you can do one particular thing, promise them and move. Promise them what you can offer and move. Collect your money and move. State it clearly. But the problem is that a lot of us, while we are learning things, we're not even paying attention to what we are learning, in the sense that we can even offer this thing for payment. So some of you here now as I speak can braid, but you don't take braiding seriously. Why? Do you know that people have left Nigeria to go to the US, to the UK because of braids? Do you know how much they charge people to make hair in those places? Now I'm hoping that at the end of these 30 days, you would have awakened something in you that will keep you literally earning to improve, or yes, that's the word, looking to improve yourself, including financially. And I'll tell you again, if you're currently on this life, money will be the easiest thing you make in your life. I'm saying it again. Money will be the easy. In fact, what happens to me now is that I used to feel like every month I would just pull out one arsenal, because you can never catch me on fresh. So I'm hoping that it will be the same for all my students. And I'll say it again, the people that give me joy are usually the people who are consistent with everything that we ask them to do, because you will help me. So now, like I said, if you're currently on this live, there are 3 things I would want you to do. Even if you are a newbie, you're just starting out. So I'm going to be using, since it was by darling Dazzling, that's Happiness, that was the first person to start speaking, I'm going to be using her as a case study. So if you're a virtual assistant right now who is just starting out your journey, the first thing you're going to do is pay attention to your ability to teach other people virtual assisting, even if you just started. And it will start from your content. I've seen people who eventually became big graphic designers as well as videographers, simply because they started teaching the one thing they learned. So let me give you an example. Let's say there's this viral thing I did recently where I used a British voice to like introduce me. In fact, it's called the narrator challenge. It's quite viral on TikTok right now, where somebody will just wake up or is doing something else and somebody else is talking and you have to answer. Do you know that people have grown their followers from simply teaching how to do it? Some of you, you're on Canva. You can even just create just yourself. You can even change your, what do they call it, your skin tone on Canva. You can even put the halo sign on Canva, and you're not teaching other people to do it. I'll say it again. If you're a virtual assistant, you can do skill stacking, right? So it means that, okay, I'll ask myself, let me look at what Dazzling said. I'll ask myself, okay, I can do graphics designing. I can do internet research. I can do email and calendar marketing. How many videos do I have on these things right now as we speak? Because the thing is, contents make you more believable. And one of the things I've noticed on LinkedIn is that lots of people, what they do is they will just go there and be writing. And the truth is that there's nothing wrong with writing. But your believability is better as you increase your presence. And increasing your presence is from a spectrum. Either from your writing, of course, you creating your profile enough is a presence, but the algorithm will not show you to other people. So when you start creating content, it will start showing you. When you start showing up on other people's, what do they call it, comments, the algorithm will also show you. Then when you start showing yourself, like your present self, like your photos, which is what a lot of people are stuck with on LinkedIn, everybody gets to meet you, but do people actually see you transform your ideations? Because like I said again, I've seen a lot of people whom I have said, okay, let's see your what's the word now? Let's see what you do. And by the time I handed them over to somebody, the person said, this person is really a problem. She doesn't know how to do this. She doesn't know how to do that. And I'm saying, if you had spent more time creating, videoing yourself, like an average, in fact, if I was a virtual assistant, I would do videos like an average work day in the life of a virtual assistant. Let me even be acting it. I'm going to put myself an average work. So this morning, I just had a meeting with my clients. Your clients can be an event, or I just had a meeting with this. I just started my monetization challenge. I'm going to take you through my journey. Like I said, you can mention me if you like, but the goal is I want you to put yourself out there. So guys, for the next 30 days, I'm going to be releasing content. Hold yourself accountable. You must say it. Some of you don't know. I don't even have time. Even this thing I'm doing, I'm just asking myself who sent me. But I've already put my word out there. A lot of people have followed me because of that. I've connected with a lot of people because of that. And so I must keep to my words, right? That is the essence of you coming out to say that this is what you want to do. By the time you post those videos, right? See, you might not have had plans to become a videographer, but even videography jobs, somebody who would want to get you in as a virtual assistant will know definitely that you can as well handle their videos sometimes, because you will learn through the 30 days. And that's what a lot of people don't know. A lot of people are not vocal about what they are doing. And I'm like, that's where the money is. Exactly where the money is. So like I said in day one, please ensure you fill that form. There is a 30 days content calendar prompt that I attached in the video, the last video, yesterday's video. All you have to do is copy that prompt. For the next 30 days, it will spread what you can be creating with your knowledge, right? So this is on the content creator side. I said it's 3 things. So if you're just joining us, we have discussed essentially 3 things to start your monetization journey. The first thing is that, okay, you should have your profiles already present on any platform that you've decided to stay put on, right? That's number 1. Number 2, we said you're going to, of course, once your profile is there, move to content creation. But I am saying, for the sake of this monetization, we're going to go deep a little bit into video. Now, video will grow you on YouTube, will also grow you on Instagram, would also grow you on Facebook. So one thing I noticed was that videos are really going to improve your reach more than just a 2D, that's writing. But writing on LinkedIn is superb. I will show you guys. Like I said, I already have the links, but I want a total person. Like I said again, if you don't arm yourself on all fronts, by the time your contract finishes on these other arms, you will just feel like you were used, when you probably should have been creating your coursework as you were working. So I've gone back. I said social media presence is one pillar, and next pillar is documenting your journey from day one. So you can even just say, some of you, if you do this thing I'm saying, even if it's tomorrow, right, you would get a job even on your post. Like, hi everyone, today is my first day. I have decided that for the next 30 days, I'm essentially, please position yourself as somebody who is helping, not that you are looking for. I think even though they're looking for job posts on LinkedIn, people can pity people. They can say, oh, I'm sharing for a reach, those kind of things. But because you're my student, right, I would prefer you are the one offering help. So for the next 30 days, I am going to be offering help to as many persons who don't know how to. You can pick one thing, that only one that you can do. You can just say, I'm going to be helping people with calendar management. So I'm going to teach you essentially how to schedule, how to manage yourself or plan your day with your calendar, plan your month, do a video. Like I said, see, as simple as this. Let me even show you. Sorry, my studio is very complicated. You don't have to have all that. I'm going to say it again. You don't have to have all that. I've seen people post things like this. Let me see how I can turn this laptop. I've seen people post things like this. Let me see. So I've seen people do something like this. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to schedule something. Then they will turn their cameras. Let me see if I can turn. Let me not come and press something because here. So they will just turn their cameras like this and just say, so hi everyone, so today I'm going to be teaching as simple. Nobody is demanding something extra out of this world for you. If you don't know how to edit, do the one you can do. Okay, so today we're essentially going to be discussing business and brand development. And please, If you have any question, do well to ask me. So in the next, just give me 2 minutes and I'm going to be teaching you this, and this. And you schedule it. So I told you guys, I've already, that's first prompt that I already posted in the group, in the link, in the video that I had released. It's going to give you a 30-day schedule, right? You're just going to have something. In fact, you can still prompt that, the AI or whatever it is, either DeepSeek, Grok AI, ChatGPT, whatever it is, all in their spectrum. You can prompt them and tell them the specific thing that you want. You can tell them, okay, your plan is to monetize something, 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 but you need content that you just naturally help people. Now, I'm going to tell you one secret, right? Every single time you help people, make sure you collect them. Collect them. That's essentially what I did for some of you, right? Yes, I told you guys I was going to help you guys. So I put a link there. So I'm going to, this form, all of you should please fill it. Collect people, because they can always, in as much as I'm the one helping you guys today, that's how my mind works, right? Tomorrow, you will literally be the one who will be in the forefront of whatever it is that you're doing. And I could still just relate back to you, maybe send you a mail and I get you to come on board for something, or maybe help me promote something, or help me promote my monetization bootcamp and many other things. So that's why relationship is very important. So every time you post, you can just say, if you need more, send me a DM. Especially now, the reason why I'm saying this is, maybe tomorrow we will not put a lot of pressure on you if you don't already have something to teach. Please just carry that prompt and just be looking at it and be meditating. If you have a laptop, and I'm saying it again, you don't have to have a laptop. Even this video that I'm doing like this is more than enough. If I sit, I can cut it like this, cut this video aside, see I'm like this, and just upgrade it. If you have CapCut, fine. If you don't have CapCut, you have InShot. A lot of people are just looking at CapCut. They've forgotten the mighty InShot, that almost everything on it is literally free. Maybe let me type it so that some people will not think that I'm speaking Spanish. So I don't want you to feel like it's phone that you don't have, or is a good camera you don't need all that. I'm doing this with my phone, and this phone is a 1080p phone. Is it even up to 1080p? I'm not even sure. But I'm doing this thing with this particular phone, right? I normally, when I'm streaming, I usually use my webcam. But because I want to use my phone, what do they call it? YouTube usually would depress the reach, your reach, if you use external sources. So I'm already giving you guys some of the cheat sheets. So number one, we've said the first pillar is your social media presence. Number two is to challenge yourself. So I'm not even asking you that you should go and be saying, hey, Dr. Vivian, please call my name, if you after challenging yourself. But I want you to feel like you're in control. That's the kind of people I raise. I want you to feel like you can think for yourself. You can host your community, right? And I've seen all the people that I've raised in that way, who have done everything I've told them to do. There's no way they don't mention my name, right? So it's more like a gift, and they paid me, all of them. This is the first time officially I am taking people into camp who are not paying me after I started charging for the first time. I told you guys my goal is to get my portfolio to 1,000. I'm hoping to do that this month. So tomorrow, please, we're not going to be this low. So I'm hoping that everybody will announce it everywhere. I will already create the link so that we have more people on board, because we don't want people asking for money up and down. Now, so we have said, okay, one of the things you're going to do is also document your process. So once your documents, okay, let me write the InShot. I think that was what I wanted to do. Give me one moment, please. So that, or somebody can help me write it so that I can focus on talking because of the time we have. Let me see. Awesome. Thank you so much. No, Chisom is asking question. Okay, do we need to? You don't need to show your face or your videos. But let me tell you something. The way you are seeing me and you're believing me, it's a lot more easier. See, just get comfortable with your face. It's what God has given you. Well, I'm still biased. If you want to do surgery, it's fine, but you still need money to do surgery. So until you get to that point, right, just be comfortable with who you are. Dress up like you. If you see the way I'm looking, you know that I did not casually just show up on this life. I don't know. My mind cannot carry it, right? To casually just show up because of my personality and a few other things that are within my value system. But see, even all this makeup, I learned it by myself. I learned it because of coming on live. I just said I will have to go to YouTube And I started saying, okay, how do these people used to paint this thing? I was just watching them. I went one day and my husband told me, you don't have a makeup box. That was my birthday gift for last year. My husband bought me a makeup box and I just packed everything. And I started paying at it. Before, if I buy makeup things, my children used to destroy it. They'll throw it away. But this time around, ever since my makeup box arrived, I started keeping my things together because I know that, in fact, I'm already becoming somebody else. I've told you, see, you cannot be more serious than you take yourself. That's just the truth. If you don't put that on yourself, right, most people will not see it. And that's why you have to plan out yourself, everything. Especially because clients will always believe who they see. But I've told you guys again, we have CapCut where you can upskill. And see, let me tell you something. There's one secret a lot of people don't know. Once you type upskill, like, let me even write it here. Somebody say energy. God have mercy. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me. I really deserve that hail. Let me write upskill. Once you type upskill, right, on your search bar, you can upscale your videos, upscale your photos. So if your photo is a weak photo, so all those people that used to post weak photos on LinkedIn, I used to wonder, excuse me, you don't know. If you can browse, you can just browse upscale. Upscale, not upskill, upscaling, like to scale up your photo or your video from a lower MB. So sometimes if you have a very weak phone that has, let's say, a 720p, you can upscale it to up to 4K. Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much, Abimbola. So you can upscale your materials, your videos up to 4K. So it means that you're already prepared. So I've told you guys now. So we started with your social media presence. And please don't go and have, what did they call it? Don't go and have, what's the word, PTSD or get into depression because you're trying to pull off coming out. Me and my own is you should better come out strategically. And now if all of us send messages to ourselves that, okay, if coming out at 6 a.m. will be such a deal, let's be coming out in the evening. All of us, see, the thing is, what people don't understand is that the people are the algorithm. So if it's evening, you can spend the whole day learning how to edit or coming up with a very fine materials. I said that's where ChatGPT, Grok AI, DeepSeek, which other AI do we know across, can help you do. In fact, you can just type list of AI companies that can help you for anything. Just put it on your prompt. You see all of them come out, right? The ones for video, well, the video ones are very brutal. Anyone you touch, you just see pay per month. So I can't really, anywhere you see free, they are just offering you free for 2 weeks, and then it will not be good to start what you can't finish. But then at least the most important thing is that you step out first off, right? So we said the first thing we're going to do is, now we have our presence on literally all the platforms that we need to be present on. The next thing is to tell people that this is what we want to do. And I said again, be the giver in anything. If you want to make money, you have to be a giver. You can't put your head and be saying every single time you want to what's the word, you want to tell people that you made this amount of money. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Even artists, one day I don't know how to explain this, but that energy entered me. I understood that the people who are at the peak are people who give the most. So you have to find a way. So I'm saying in these first 30 days. So by the time your next client is coming, you're not just trying to scrabble some portfolios from somewhere. You're just saying, okay, what would you have me do? Did you see day 1 or day 2? Can you just probably just press through my post and see what I've been offering? See what I can help you do. See what I can do for you. This is what I've done for this person. And I'm saying in all your days of releasing some of these posts or contents, you should be specific. Even if the person you worked for is your sister. In fact, you can even, if you have a sister who has a business, tell her that you want to assist her for this week. If you assist her for, even if it's for 1 day, I usually would tell my students that if you want to offer free, don't offer it for too long, right? You can decide to find, if you've not had any client that you've worked with, tell them that you're going to help them for 3 days. In fact, from your conversation, hi everyone, my name is Dr. Vivian Magnus, and today I'm going to be teaching you, or anyway, for me, every single time, I always prefer for you to have a hook, right? Don't start by introducing yourself, start with a hook. Have you ever thought that it's a super difficult thing to plan your calendar? Or have you ever tried just something? Anyway, negative hooks always work. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's so unfair that I'm the one teaching you this. I don't teach that, but negative hooks always work. Like, so you're going to start by saying, oh, one of my most difficult times or something was probably trying to figure out how to do the calendar management. It used to be a Greek for me. So if you can give me probably like 2 minutes of your time today, I'm going to be teaching you essentially everything you need to know about calendar management. Follow me. I said you literally turn your phone like this if you don't have, okay, this is me looking at myself. You literally turn your phone like this if you don't have, what's the word now? If you don't have a camera that can help you. And then for some of you who don't know, there's screenshots. What you need to do is record whatever you want to teach. So let me see if I can do that. Now I can't do that with this phone because this YouTube, the live stream on phone. If you just leave this page, it will just go. Okay. But one thing you want to do is just press screen recording, right? You don't have to even start talking on the video. It won't, most times screen recording might not take your voice. So what you do is just go press, if you want to, let's say, edit on CapCut, right? Already record the screen. Once you record the screen, take that video, put it on InShot or put it on CapCut, do a voiceover on it. It's very simple. If you understand this thing that I am saying now, right, just say simple. Let me be sure that I didn't just preach Greek right now. Just tell me that it's simple. So that means tomorrow or before the week runs out, I should see somebody explaining one screenshot. So just let me know. Okay, simple. So where else? Everybody just be saying simple. Let me be sure. My goal is to simplify things. I don't want to make it hard for anybody. Okay. So you can as well just on your phone. Let's say today we're going to be teaching people how to, what I'm going to do as an example, I will teach something. I will teach that voice. I'll create a video this night for the voice over narrator tutorial. I'm going to do the tutorial. I'm going to teach people how to do the voice narrator tutorial so that every other person can do it, right? I'll try doing the screenshot one so that I will let you know that it's a very easy thing, as well as I'll do an official tutorial, the one that will stay probably on my YouTube or my TikTok page, so that everybody understand that it's a very easy thing. I'll do it this night. I just want to make sure you to understand that you can actually get see. Content creation is money. It's like you becoming a school. I want people, everybody that will come across me to be thinking that way. Every single time you're creating content, you are a teacher. And that's one thing I've always taught my students, right? I've said it every single time. You can actually create to make money beyond people getting you on board to make money for them. So a lot of us, we can do many things, but we are looking down on those things that we can do. We don't know that we can create following. Now, the day this thing dawned on me was when I went on Instagram. My goodness, I noticed the speed at which graphic designers, so happiness, you're actually supposed to be having thousands of followers across all platforms by now, especially Instagram and YouTube. Because if you position yourself to be a teacher, I've told you guys, you must give. So by the time you give, somebody will just say, okay, can you help me do this? That's your first client. So you must have 3 tiers of preparations. So while you're doing this, I'm saying this now because tomorrow is going to be your first day, right? You should have 3 people. People will always make a call to action. Okay, you need for more, send me a DM. Have 2-3 tiers of people you're going to work with. People you're going to teach officially. That means you have to start planning for a masterclass. Money is that simple, guys. It means that number 1, you start planning for a masterclass. Number 2, you start planning for a done for you, because there are some people who, even after watching it, they will never know until you work with them one-on-one. Then 3, you start creating a course where you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there live, but you will make money. And I will always say it, when you want to get to that point, I'm hoping that everybody, so we already have assignments today. I hope people are already documenting. You are going to announce your 30 days personal challenge. You're going to tell people that in the next 30 days, you are happy to say that you're going to be teaching them. Don't say monetization. allow me, it's me, I'm teaching, right? I'm teaching for free. I'm the one who will say monetization. You just say that you are going to be teaching you're going to be teaching people this particular niche based on your niche for the next 30 days. You've offered that it's going to be on this post. So anybody who is looking for so help, if you're very smart, you can get AI to actually line a list of the things that you can teach. So this night, that's why I give you that prompt. That prompt will give you a list of things you can be releasing every day for 30 days. And that prompt has specific, you're going to write what you do on it. So it's going to give you an idea. So based on your knowledge and how you've worked with people. Now, all your stories in your teaching must be relatable. Always start with either a story hook, a negative hook, a visual hook, a sound hook. I'll explain all these things in the video that will be coming out tomorrow morning. So I'll just quickly do that video so that anybody who is going to see it will just know that, okay, so I'll show you a sound hook, a visual hook, a storytelling hook. So storytelling hook, somebody will say, so yesterday I was so worried. I mean, but there's nothing that she's worried about. It's just that everybody like gossip. So yesterday I was so worried. I mean, I can't even believe that guys are still like this. I mean, up to now, this is me probably telling you from my own side of the story, right? I can say, so you mean up to now people are still not making, or somebody went to a particular person's house and cannot come home because she doesn't have money to pay transport. In this generation and time where we have social media, this idea just came up to me. I'm just gisting you guys. But if you're clueless in the sense that your mind is so blocked, you can't even think of a story, just tell ChatGPT, tell Grok AI. Me, I like DeepSeek a lot because DeepSeek can be very deep when it's seeking for ideas. You can just tell it and say, please help me with a story. I want a sassy story, a sassy story hook that I can use as an introduction for my videos on all social media. So you see the way I'm doing this, my recording right now. This is what you just do with your simple phone. So today, guys, I want to tell you people, I want to teach you guys something, but you must start with a hook. Don't introduce yourself first. Like I said, the idea is not you. You should be the giver. Tell people what they're going to expect when they're going to spend 2 minutes of their time, and then you can now go ahead and start giving. Like I said, don't be worried about your phone quality. We've already talked about InShot. InShot, almost everything in InShot is very free. If people still don't know how to InShot, if you don't know how to use InShot, just type InShot here. If you don't know how to use InShot, just type InShot on this page right now. Let me see how it goes. I just want to know. So if you're probably just joining us, right? Awesome. Okay, we must be given. So awesome. Okay, good to see. I'm seeing amazing people talking as well. I agree. Awesome. Okay, awesome. So InShot, if you can use InShot, okay, you cannot use InShot, just type InShot. But it's one of the easiest. In fact, CapCut took me a while to understand. InShot is as easy as ABCD. Like the only thing you just do, you find where things are. And this night of like for me, anytime, I don't believe anything is tough. That's part of the mindset I have as well. I just believe that there's nothing I can't do. So all those my videos that you're seeing on the channel, both my, what did you call it, my thumbnails and everything, I do it myself. In fact, my latest thumbnail is my primary joy, because almost everything I use there, I just discovered it by myself. I can be very curious, and I think it's one attitude everybody should have when you grow, and when you're looking to teach people, when you're looking to get people to do things. You start telling yourself that there's nothing you cannot do. You have to I tell myself, all these adages are the adage we give God, but some of us don't understand that even God in heaven says this story about us when he thinks about us, because I've seen it. God says, the earth has he given to man. Let us make man in our own likeness. So it means that he made us so that we are very sufficient. When we pray to him, we are praying not because we are faithless or we cannot do things ourselves. It's just that we honor the fact that he made us sufficient and he made us well. So I'm hoping that everybody who is here, anything of negativity, and there's something I want to add that I said at the event I was invited to today. If at this point you have not started talking in this generation, Lord have mercy on you. Lord have mercy. You know that we are very big on public speaking in this community. If you have not started talking, whoa, may God have mercy on you. That's all I can say. Please, like I said again, for this month, these are marketing months, but because of this 30 days monetization challenge, we'll stall it a little bit. We will move it to June. So everybody who is interested, even if, like I said again when I was announcing, whether you know how to do public speaking or not, but you have the skill, like you can teach people how to do all those marketing funnels, business growth strategies and all that, please send me a DM in the group, right? If you're here and you're probably meeting us for the first time, please leave a message on any of my what do they call it now, any of my posts, especially the most recent one will be better because I will have an idea that it will be easier for me to find you there. But so I've given assignments. So can somebody summarize the assignment today? I don't want to push everything out at the same day. So for our day one, we're already comfortable that we have 3 pillars. So our social media presence, our ability to help people by teaching them. But we need to announce, we need to put the energy on us, like all eyes on me. That's the reason why you announce that you're starting a challenge, is that you're telling people I'm going to be consistently coming out to teach you something. We need to form a community around it. So I'll say it again. If you don't know how to create a Google form, just write Google form. Just write GF. I don't know how to create a Google form is GF. Just say write Google GF here. Just write it now. Let me know if it's also part of the things I'm going to show you guys. I don't know how to create a Google form is GF. Because I said again, every single time you offer something, make sure you collect people in. So you can say for more, you can, what you do is that fix your masterclass in June. Because as every day you turn up here, you're learning some of my tactics, you're learning my conversations. We're still going to put you up, for those of you that your niche is marketing and business growth development, in June, we're going to put you up to speak so that you can also get comfortable with public speaking. Then in June, you can start your classes officially. You can start making money. So I'm giving you guys 2 opportunities. Like we said, one of the lives we're going to do for this first week, we're going to just discuss our possibilities, all of us, so that everybody will go and meditate around how to monetize on all fronts. By the second week, we'll start applying. I already have a list of job opportunities, like job companies that I applied for. That's what I did, and that's what most people don't know. Some of those companies, they don't put up their jobs on LinkedIn. They don't promote their job opportunities on LinkedIn. You have to have direct access to them. Some of them I'll help you apply together. Some of them will even apply here on the live. But then I'm hoping that even before then, some of you would have already started making money, because somebody will just say, that thing you taught us, that thing you taught today, can you help me do it? Once you hear, can you help me do it? You can charge the person. You can charge it. But if it's for teaching, you can store people that you want to teach till maybe another month. Because as you're, like I said, once you're doing all these things, make sure that there's a flow. Make sure that there's a flow in your content creation. If you don't have a YouTube channel right now and you're here, probably you just came here through the link, click on your profile. There's even a, what did you call it? I have a, what's the word now? I have a video for how to start your YouTube channel. Just go and watch it, right? And just find out some of the settings that you're going to use to start your channel. Once you start your channel, what you're going to do is you drop those videos, number them, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, so that everything. You can also double up by opening a Telegram channel, so that so there are 2 kinds of people. You can take people on a course creation, like course. What I mean by a course creation is that you literally are the one teaching them, or you can just collect, like the way people just 5K, like all these courses now. By the time we finish on the 30th day, I'll shift all of them to what's the word now, to unlisted, and I'll put my price on them. I'll start collecting money, because they're not the ones who are going to be coming out every day. But that's why I'm saying the whole goal, why I want you to have a defined lesson, because I want you to prepare, so that, every time you're creating that content, you know that it's sellable. I want you to have it in your mind. I am teaching people, but I can sell it as well. It's not even that I can sell it out. I will sell it as well, because I'm going to be better than this particular point. Like I said, plan your points, write them down somewhere. There's something called teleprompter, right? get a teleprompter when you're preparing some of those videos so that you don't waste time. In 10 minutes you're done creating videos, like your video. So if you want to do a, what do they call it, you want to teach people how to, let's say, calendar management, you just get a type, whether ChatGPT or YouTube or whatever it is. If it's YouTube, I've taught people here in this community over and over again. If it's YouTube, any famous person on YouTube who has created a course in that line, click on the link. I'm hoping I've not taught too much this night. If you are getting me, say you are getting me. Awesome. Okay, so awesome, Abimbola. So somebody said, or so we already have somebody that can teach how to do Google Form. Awesome. Let me even celebrate that already. Okay. So what I am saying again is this. What you're going to do is, if you find any YouTube channel that has taught what you want to teach, all you have to do is go copy the link. I'm saying it again. Step 1, so that your mind will be here. Step 1, copy the link. Once you copy the link, what you're going to do is you're going to type YouTube transcript. It's an app, YouTube transcript. Once you put the link of that person's video into YouTube transcript, everything that the person said in that video will be laid out for you. So once you have it laid out, in order to avoid plagiarism, you can tell ChatGPT, you see me like this, I am a monetization coach, I am a virtual assistant, and you have seen the questions I've been asking you before now. Based on what I do, tweak this information now to suit my taste or to suit my communication or to fit my particular niche. That's all. So I have demystified anything like somebody saying, I want to create course, I am coming, it's going to take me 10 days. So I'm saying all these things now because I know some people will say that, oh, they got busy. Tomorrow is Saturday. I know some of you might be having weddings and a few other things. But you can leverage this night. Like I said, because I promised this night, I said I was going to do something. What did I even promise I was going to do for you guys? I said I'm going to do that, show you how to do that narrator challenge. I'm going to do the screen recording one and then the other one. Even though I have some videos, I record videos every single day. I have lots of videos that I need to do editing, but I'm going to drop them just to make sure that I fulfill this particular promise. And I'm hoping that all of you, so for our day 1, we're able to fulfill the pillars of what are not necessarily our content pillars, but for our monetization pillars. So we talked about your social media presence. We talked about content creation in the sense of helping, not just creating content that everybody's talking about, is positioning yourself as an authority by lending a hand, right? And then I talked about the last pillar, being accountable for everybody whom will eventually benefit from your content. So you can now say, for more, if you'd want to learn more, always put it on your videos. If you want to learn more, kindly fill this form, and then I'll collect you to a community of people who already are learning. So you are not telling them that you are all that. You have already said who are learning. So I'll say it again, put your best foot forward. So what you're going to do, like I said, is you need to create a Google form to collect. You can open a Telegram channel, because as you are creating those videos, you're going to be dropping them there, because eventually you will sell access to that community. So if we have any questions for this night, tomorrow we're going to continue we're going to discuss, like we said, from our whys to our brand personalities. We're going to discuss how to write your brand statements. All these things I'm offering you free, but I collected money. I told you, if you think that it's free of charge, you see my LinkedIn where all of you are. Just click on that link that's on my LinkedIn. It's $50 that is there. I'm begging you, nobody should play with me. Tomorrow, if we're not more than 20 in this place, I'll come here and I'll be eating granuts. I'll be looking at people, we'll be looking at ourselves, because I am going to give. So I'm going to tell you, we're going to learn how to create our vision. Now, the thing is, most of these companies, They're not all that. They only prepared for the people that are going to serve. They only prepared for the people that they are going to serve. And then if we don't prepare for the people that we're going to serve, we'll be thinking that money is one serious thing. But all of you, you're not working, but you think you're free. How can you be free? How? You can't. I cannot wait for a job in my life. I can never. Maybe because I'm Igbo, and you guys know that Igbo people, all of us like this, they used to marinate us inside business. That's for those whose parents, I know that they are particular states professors, but for me, I'm an Anambra girl, and we make money from anything. You see those guys hanging in the market, you don't even know, some of them have built houses from that. It is called the concept of oswahia. It's called osahia. So some of you are on LinkedIn. There's another thing I'm also going to teach. You're seeing people who are pushing, and your own contribution is jealousy. You're already leaving money on the table. I told you guys that there is money on the table of bias. So if you start hating somebody just because you cannot achieve what they are achieving, you're already losing money. That's life for you. I'm going to teach you guys everything you need to know in these 30 days. If all of you don't have your communities and you're making money, you do not come here, or you missed one day. That's what I'm going to say. If you miss one day, it's not on me, it's on you. But I'll make sure that everybody who showed up, I'm going to literally hold your hands back to back. If we don't have any question, I will just call this a night. So we'll just be doing 1 hours, 8 to 9 every day for the 30 days. Then even here, we're going to make sure that all of us launch. All of us, please pick your group, fill the forms and pick your group, because there will be group presentations. I'll say it again, like I said before. I said, if you are not speaking in this day and age, if you're not comfortable before the camera, if you're not comfortable before the camera, you better know how to do video editing. You can do AI. But even AI, after a while, people would want to see the real you. And the truth is, even if you use AI back to back, people can steal your work. If somebody has access to your account or anything, Otilo, and there's nothing we will do about it. So that's why I'm telling you guys, learn the hard way. The reason why I even want you to create these videos yourself, give yourself those sleepless nights that I'm talking about, is that by the time there's a place in work you will enter that you will fear nobody. Right now, I'm in the phase where I'm saying anybody should invite me anywhere, even to Aso Rock. I am going to go and talk. I am in that phase right now. I believe every time I step out, every time I'm watching anything, that's why I tell myself, what's this person saying? I beg, make una give me this mic. Make I help this person. And that's a phase you have to be in right now, because you can't even afford being in a place where you're saying, let the mic not come to me. Please don't do that to yourself. This is a generation where you have to speak. Okay, so let me see. Is there any question? Let me see. Okay. Okay, great. I will sub right away. Thank you so much for subbing. Smooth relaxations. Thank you so much for letting them know. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. So we'll be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. I don't used to come late. So all of you that came late today, please, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So please have a summary of all the things you've read, you've learned this night. Document it. You can come back to this video and just quickly pick out those things and write it for yourself. You can start creating your courses already this night. Please, you have no business being broke. I've told you guys, you have no business being broke. As I speak now, I even randomly, somebody sent me a message because he saw what I was doing online. And guess what? I just told myself, how do I work? I know that most times when people want to work with Nigerians, it's very easy for us to be charging some of those funny prices that we are not comfortable with. What I did this time around, I just quoted thousands of dollars, and this person just told me, is this what you can do for me best? I said yes. And the person said, okay, I'm going to work with that. If it was you, what are you going to do? But if you're not positioning yourself to be a giver consistently, things will just be big in your head. So please don't do that. Once you fill the form, the groups are already in the form. The groups are already in the form. So please, everybody, make sure you fill the form. Okay, I dropped it as number 1. Don't worry, what I will do is, even if at the end of this event, let me see whether I can still copy it from my other device. Let me see if I can paste it again. Okay, yes, so this is the form. Yes. Okay, awesome. So please start finding your group members. So from tomorrow, were you able, Dazzle, did you enter, did it link you to a WhatsApp group? Just let me know. Because we're going to have a competition at the end of our 30 days challenge. Hopefully, that competition, you will be quoting money there. So my mouth will not dry. This is my 1 hour. You will give me back by showing me, because I want everybody to quote money, because it's going to be part of my cabal as well. I'm documenting it. I've had somebody in our last 2 monetization challenge, somebody made 2,000 times what we charged. So I charged them then. The first time was 20K. And she made 2,000 times. You can calculate it. That's millions, like tens of millions of naira from the classes I taught. So I already have that money in my cabal. I want to know how much you made. So please put in the work, right? And I'll say again, there's no pressure. That's why I'm saying that the only thing is that we're going to do a purposeful coming out. Your WhatsApp, your friends, I will also teach you. All those things are part of the things we're going to teach. But for every content you release, ensure you collect people into whatever group. So these nights, have your portals of collection: Google Form, WhatsApp group, Telegram channel, all of that. Just have them. Is the easiest thing. Just have them ready. Call it anything first, or teaching, learning environment, anything. Don't worry. We're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do brand strategy. We're going to be doing brand message, your why. We're going to go down to vision and mission creation. All of us here, we're going to have all those things. So I said for tomorrow, even 20 is too small. If we're less than 50 in this life, I'll come here. I'll just be chewing granite. I'll be saying, I'll be telling people I'm not hearing you. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I filled the form in the group page. Okay, awesome. It's the same form. Yes, it's the same form. So if you're here and you're not in the group, you're not in the general group, just leave a message on any of my posts. Please just leave that on the main post, so that I will add you. I'll just send you the link on my last post that I that went live. I told you guys the prompt is also in the description of the last post. Just go and copy it, so that you know exactly what you can be releasing for the next 30 days. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your coming. I am here for you. See you tomorrow, same time. Please tell your friends, tell everybody that we are cooking soup here. Like I told you guys, by the time we're done with the 30 days gone, I will lock up, because this will be my course materials, and I'll be collecting money for these videos from beginning to end. I'll just log them on list. If anybody pays, I'll just send them the link. They'll be watching from one video to the other. So you're honored to be the people whom are giving me thoughts through it, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. So do have an amazing night. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I normally will count down when I'm ending any of my events. So we're going to be saying, I am a mover and you're here for my light. See you in 4. Yeah, so if you don't know our lingua, yes, we always say I am a mover and you are here for my light. Say it that way, in the sense that we are putting energy on the fact that we are givers, but then people will come to the brightness of our light. Okay, so you can just type that if you're hearing that for the first time. Say I am a mover and you're here for my light. And I'm going to be ending the live in 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody.